Good day, everyone. Today, we're going to tackle the art of Francisco Goya. Not entitled The Witch's Sabbath. But before we proceed that topic, let me introduce myself first. My name is Christian Anthony Ichkumot from DBS Study.
Introduction. Title Witch's Sabbath by Francisco Goya, 1797 to 1798. And the art movement is Romanticism. When and where? In late 1700s at Spain, Quick Hook. Goya's Witch's Sabbath isn't just a creepy painting, it's a look into the fear and superstition that gripped society at the time. And it still feels unsettling today. Historical and cultural context. What was going on back then? Europe was in turmoil, wars, revolutions, and political chaos. In Spain, people still believed in the witches and their superstitions. How did it influence the painting? Goya painted during a time when fear of the supernatural was real, and the world was questioning all beliefs. Witches' Sabbath taps into that fear, showing how dark and irrational human nature could be. And this is the reason why Goya painted the Witch's Sabbath, to criticize the superstition and fear spread by the church and society. And he wanted to show us how belief in witches and the supernatural could lead to ignorance, fear, and control over people. Characteristics. Style. Goya used deep, dark colors and spooky, twisted shape to give the painting a nightmare-like feel. The shadows are heavy and the figures look almost unreal. This isn't a comforting scene, and the materials he uses are oil and canvas. What's the idea behind it? It's about fear, superstition, and the grotesque side of human nature. Goya wasn't just showing witches, he was showing the fear people had of them and maybe how irrational that fear could be. And that paint has dark and eerie mood. The painting has a gloomy, unsettling atmosphere. This is the Witch's Sabbath paint. And the theme is supernatural. It shows us witches, demons, and the evil highlighting fear of the occult. Proceed to the major artists and works. Francis Goya. He is the master of the dark and emotional. Some of his famous works include The 3rd of May, 1808, about war and violence. The Black Paintings, his personal and settling pieces. And The Sleep of Reason produces Monster, about dangers of abandoning reason. Goya was ahead of his time, exploring uncomfortable emotions and subjects that other artists avoided. How did Goya influence other artists? Goya's dark, emotional style influenced artists like Salvador Dali and Edvard Munch, who also explored fear and irrational in their work. Is it still relevant today? Yes. Goya's themes of fear and the supernatural still show up in films, graphic novels, and modern art. Fun fact. Goya's black paintings were painted directly onto the walls of his house. He was living with those dark images every day. Summary Witches Sabbath is more than just a painting of witches. It's a glimpse into the fears of a society and a powerful example of romanticism. Quote, The Sleep of Reason produced monsters. Francis Goya. This quote perfectly captures the unsettling nature of his work. Thank you.